Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm memory keeping the week of January 3rd through the 9th, so the second week of January. And I'm so excited to use this kit. It's so beautiful. The colors are just right up my alley. I love this. I'm not a snow person. I live in Texas. And I don't even like being in snow, really. It's just cold and wet, and I don't like it. But I do like winter kits, and this one is super cute. I love the little bunny. This is adorable. This reminds me of, like, Aspen or, like, one of the small towns in Colorado that has, like, the Switzerland theme, but I've only been to them like in the summertime, which is so weird. I've never been skiing, have zero interest, and yet here I am using a winter wonderland kit. I just think it's really cute. I like it a lot. The deco is so cute. I'm just really excited. Plus, I love Caress Press kits. They work so well with my style. I do have a few pictures to include, but it's more like journaling and really just using this kit because this was kind of a boring week, but it was a good week. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to lay down the base of the spread first, of course. So I'm going to lay down the bottom washi. I love this plaid, any plaid, but I love plaids with green in them for some reason. It's just so really pretty. Okay, so then I'm going to color block this week. With Caress Press kits, it's really easy to color block because she does everything for you, does all of the work for you, and you just follow it. This week I decided to go with a like ascending and then descending kind of pattern so that I have the black in the middle and then it kind of goes out from there. I really love the look of that and I'm excited to do it this week. And then I'm just going to throw the deco up at the top of the spread this week. One of the perks of having the dated version this year is I'm able to do this a little bit more easier and like it just looks really good. I love the font that she uses and everything. I just love everything. I'm really just excited to be in this planner. This is the second spread in here and I'm just loving it. Okay, then I'm going to the sidebar and laying down a full box at the top. I really wanted to use this one with the heart snowball, which is so cute. And then I also put a full box down at the bottom, and then above that, a box for my favorite moments, along with a little bit of deco in the sidebar that I had left over. And then I'm just going to put in all of the full boxes because this week didn't have a ton going on. I knew that I had room to use pretty much all of them. So I'm putting them in so that I don't forget because that does happen sometimes. And then I just don't have the room. I just love the variety of Caress Press full boxes. There's, you know, this double boxing, there's the flat lays, there's close-ups, there's faraways. It's just, her kits are perfect for me. Okay, now I'm just organizing my pictures right here, and then I'm going to start on Monday. So to start, I'm putting in my videos for this week that went up, which were, Monday was my January goals. Wednesday was my memory plan with me of Thanksgiving week. I'm still catching up on my memory spreads. And then Friday was my kit lineup for January. All of those videos are up if you would like to go and check any of them out. And then back to Monday, I'm starting with a quarter box here and I'm going to pull in a Crafty Banana coffee cup. I decided to go with the green. That was the theme of this column. And I put that in along with a note here that this was a professional development day for us. So we didn't have any kids at school, but we did have quite a few meetings and just like time to get prepared for the kids to be back the next day. And I just put a note here that it went smoothly, but I am so tired from being out of my routine for 2 weeks. I was pretty wiped. Probably part of it was just like, you know, still kind of in recovery mode from elbow surgery, but part of it was just sleeping a lot and like staying up too late and stuff. So I just had to get back into it. I think by the end of the week, I was like golden, but Monday and Tuesday were a little rough. And then underneath the full box, I wanted to mark that I was feeling good, but a little bit out of shape. So because I haven't really been able to use my arms that much in basically the past year, I have a lot of work to do, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited, and I don't have any pain in my elbow, which is just, oh, it feels so good. And then on Tuesday, I put in this picture of the sunrise. I know that's like cliche and all that, but it was so beautiful and big, and I wanted to have it. So I have a picture here of me on the way to school. I was going like 5 miles an hour. It was not like anything weird or crazy. And then I have a note underneath that it was a beautiful greeting to the day, and it was so nice to be back with the kids. I think the kids wanted to be back to school too. And then underneath that, I just made a note here with a Fox and Pip sticker that I FaceTimed with my sister. She was at the park with her boys, and so I got to see them play and just catch up with her, so that was good. And I did some yoga this day. I didn't do anything that required my arms yet because I wasn't quite cleared for that, but I did some standing yoga, and it felt really good, really good. So I'm excited also to get back into yoga because I haven't really been able to do it how I want to do it in a long time. And then on Wednesday, I'm starting with this saying from Sierra from Moxie Life, no one wins when you play small. And I paired it with this note about I'm excited to get going on my goals. And I specifically meant my work goals. I had a meeting with my principal to talk about, kind of like mid-year check-in, talk about the rest of the year and like where we want to go. Went really, really well. But I was feeling really motivated to like do some different things. And then below that, this is so stupid. I read this story about this reality star that I'd never heard of, and she sold her farts in jars, but she ended up going to the hospital because she like messed up her intestines because she was like eating the wrong things in order to supply gas for the jars. You can look it up. Just look up like fart jar hospitalized or something. And we were laughing so hard. I read the entire story out loud to multiple people. It was just cracking me up and everyone else. And yeah, I just wanted to put that in there because that was a funny memory. And then on Thursday, I put in a Once More with Love munchkin next to a saying that says, I'm sorry for what I said when it was cold, because it was real cold this day. This was also the anniversary of January 6th and all that happened with that. And I have a little post here from the U.S. Capitol Police, and I just thought that just the picture was perfect, and it was just like good to have to remember later. And then below that, I'm just putting in an emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. to mark in that I was not sleeping well. And then below that, in the half box, I put in that I was feeling anxious and blue and just not confident. And it was like I was lacking confidence like in all areas of my life. So I don't know what was going on with me. It was just like a little pocket of time here in this week where I was feeling this way, but it just happens, I guess. And it could be partly related to my like seasonal depression and things like that. I got to watch it. And I definitely was not good about my light therapy this week. So, looking back, I think maybe I just wasn't taking care of myself super well or in all areas. And then on Friday, I used another personalized coffee cup from the Crafty Banana to mark in that this was a really good day. So this is like when I got my momentum back, and I needed that boost like in my confidence too in having a good day. And I just have a note here that my elbow was feeling really good. I also did like a big grocery trip because I hadn't been to the store in like 2 or 3 weeks. I hadn't really needed to, because I was like gone, and like then I was laid up, and it was just, and needed to happen. But it was like, I have a note here that it was weird to see like empty shelves, like the supply chain issues and stuff. It's just very complicated and strange, and I just wanted to remember that when I look back on this years from now. And then I'm just repurposing a half box here to make like kind of a third box situation, just so I could keep with the color blocking. And I was watching this show called Women of the Movement. It's really good, and it's like produced by Jay-Z and Will Smith and a bunch of other people. It's very, very well done. I think it's going to be like multiple seasons from what I've heard, and like each season is like 6 episodes. The first one is about Emmett Till's mother, and that story is heartbreaking, and she's so strong and inspiring, and the show's just like really, really good. Highly recommend. And then on Saturday, I felt like I was finally back into my planning routines, which felt really good, and I was planning and filming again, and that felt good. I also went to a local bookstore called the Burrowing Owl. It's like an independently owned store, and I spent 45 minutes perusing. I got a couple books, and that was on my monthly goals, was to have a little bit of adventure and fun, and that was one of the things that I listed, and I'm so glad I did that. I will definitely be back. It's very fun. And then I also just had a bunch of calls with my family, so I listed people. My parents, my Aunt Rachel, caught up on all the news on my cousins, and then I talked to my grandparents too. And then on Sunday, I just have a note here with this cute little emoji that's like the dad and me sticker, and my dad's recovery. He had surgery as well on his back, and his is just like up and down. Like every day is kind of either hard or better, and it's just like frustrating for him and my mom too, I know. And it's hard not being able to like be there and help and, you know, relieve my mom and all that stuff. So I just wanted to put that in there as well. And then on my sidebar here in my journaling section, I wrote a tough week, but ultimately a good one. As I feel better physically, I want to do more. I'm so grateful for my health. I hope Dad's improves soon for him and our family. So that is definitely a hope that we all have and share. And then my favorite moment of the week, I almost put the fart jar story and are laughing about that because that was really fun and funny. But I ended up going to the bookstore because it just felt really good. It felt like cozy and just right for the moment. Here's this week all finished up. It turned out super cute. Oh, I love the plaid and the shade of green with the neutrals. Oh, so cute. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and I will see you next time. Bye!